Oh, I can't. I got my mic all the way down. Okay. If y'all was talking, I couldn't hear y'all. All right, cool. But yeah, like I was saying, this is not a chart class or anything. We're just gonna go over charts, and if anybody has any questions, if y'all in a trade or anything, or y'all just want me to chart something up, just let me know. Let me stop sharing my face. All right, give me a second here. So SPY, me just looking at the weekly. Already picked this direction. It was a gap down though, so it's obviously gonna pick this direction to the bottom. What I like on my weekly chart is that is on the bottom of my Browning formation. That is awesome, right? Because normally in the strat world, when it hits the bottom of your Browning formation, this is where you want to start looking for a reversal. There's no reversal in place as of late. This is the weekly chart though. All this other stuff I could get rid of. Let me go ahead and delete it real quick. All right. And when I'm saying Browning formation, for anybody that doesn't know, that's these trend lines that you see creating the top is going to be higher highs and is going to be connected from a low going to another low. And it's been drawn up and it just came down to the Browning formation. So that's amazing. Let me check the 10-day chart. It's on the bottom of it too, and it's also recovering. Spot ended with a nice little pin bar. So it's not bad. Why? Because I'm a strat trader and I see it at the bottom of the Browning formation, but we still want to wait for a reversal, bringing it down to the 4-hour. Just a lot of choppiness and just price action. We are, let me see, what is this? 2-1 right now. So that's amazing to look for a reversal back to go ahead and take out this PMG that we see right here. And don't mind me, guys, I'm super tired right now. But if y'all could definitely, if y'all have any charts, let me know. And those would be the targets right before you get to like your gap fill, right? Right here. Because that's where you're gonna get a lot of resistance and a lot of rejections until it tries to go ahead and fill this gap. Now let's go take it to the 3-hour. Still 2-1, right? Oh, here, let me turn on my indicators.
I'm going to come back in about 20 or 30 minutes whenever it's ready to pick it up.
Okay, yeah, you can pick out for a prescription. What was the date of birth?
And then, can you give me something too, Dustin?
The birth is a 4/11/86.
Okay, what was the last?
Edwards.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Turn on the strap.
Gianni! Gianni! Come out of there!
Okay, Toy.
Oh God!
Get out of there.
Ooh,
Oh, I muted you on accident, Dennis. You can unmute yourself, bro. Yeah, Dustin's ordering, so I muted you, Dustin, because I know you ordering stuff. Do. All right, we can leave it like that. I'll change the color.
What's good, bro? How's the vacay?
Oh man, I can't complain, bro. It was great, man. I needed a mental break.
You back home or you still on?
Nah, I'm back home right now. I'm still like transitioning, I guess, vacation. Still.
Yeah,
Just
I
trying to
feel you.
see what the wife has planned next.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling, bro. So we still got a 2-1 on the bottom, 2 on the oh my bad, I'm going super fast on the 2 hour. I just saw it. But yeah, so SPY closed. I'm saying it's all right. I don't think we're going straight down tomorrow, to be honest with you, just because it's on the bottom of my broader formation. I feel like it can open up. I'm hoping that it opens up 2 up tomorrow, but I say we open up inside bar and take it 2 up. That's what I'm hoping, right? But there is signs of reversals on like smaller time frames. But you still have to wait. There's no confirmations. There's just signs. And you also see nice little PMGs to go upward, but you just gotta wait on it. But I'll talk about Oxy. I know I just put that out. I had to fix up the chart. I cleaned up all the alerts, but I haven't really been trading. But how you doing though, Dennis?
I'm good, bro. Like you said, I ain't really been trading here and there, but I've just been getting slammed with work. So, but I'm about to start hopping on the crypto, man. The crypto trade. Like I gotta get familiar with that. So I signed up for the Q coin. I just gotta get because trying to change your mindset from like stocks to like crypto, and when it comes to like shorting crypto versus like going long. So I just gotta get my mind wrapped around that philosophy.
Yeah, bro.
But like the concept is different, but just like because I think with crypto you're pretty much shorting it with a target price, right? Versus like, hey, I want to short it to, versus like options. You choose, your strike price, your expiration date. Crypto is no expiration. Well, I don't know if it is expiration date. You just pretty much riding it.
Well, I do it on Forex. I was gonna tell you,
what's the difference between that?
Tap in with me offline through the DMs, and I'm saying we could jump on a Zoom or whatever, and I'll like walk you through it. But long story short, I like doing it through Forex, and the only difference is you're not dealing with the Greeks, right? You're not dealing with time decay and all that. Everything, all the metrics that the Greeks have, you're not dealing with that. You're just dealing with a price target and your stop loss, right? So, oh my bad. Look, I got my screen right here. So you're just dealing with your price, your take profits, and your stop loss. You're just you're just trading candlesticks. That's literally all you're doing. Just trading candlesticks.
But what about so you just putting up whatever money you want to put up, right? So let's say if I take like $500 and I'm like trying to short a particular crypto, I'm just saying, hey, I can use the whole 500. I can use whatever amount.
Yeah, it just depends on your lot size.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I know when D'Angelo put me on, I started doing bigger lot sizes now, but I will start with 0.01. You know what I'm saying?
Because that joint, it'd go like in a second, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have if you're playing with that amount of money, you want to make sure you have a super tight stop loss, right? Because you don't have a lot of wiggle room doing that, right? Because it's not like options. It'll take not your whole 500, but it'll take like at least a good 400 and some change and leave you with something that it'll automatically give you that little small stop loss. But it's gonna make sure to like take your money.
All right.
But yeah, so like what I see on Exxon, if you have any other questions, bro, like chime in, bro. You already know you more.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you. I'm gonna send you a DM and I'll tap in.
Facts, bro. So like what I see with Exxon, I said Exxon, I'm about to look at Exxon, Oxy. It went 2 up, so it picked this direction to go 2 up right now. The candlestick is I wouldn't call it failing at the moment because it's not past this 50% retracement rule. And what I mean by that, You see, you could tell like I haven't been trading because I'm like, where's my fib? And why is, oh, it's on there. It's not past this 50% retracement rule. So it hasn't even got there yet. So I'm still chilling on Oxy, but my entry sucked. I really wasn't looking at the charts, to be honest. I just seen it. I was like, ooh, I like it. And I seen the 1 minute, and I should have just did what I normally do, just take all my profit. But I didn't, and I took a little bit of loss. After it was not even runners, it was like half my position, or a little more than half my position. But long story short, I re-enter because I still like to play, right? So let me go ahead and delete that. Boom, boom. So even I like to start off at the week, right? Well, yeah, today is Tuesday. So we got down, right? And we're recovering. So I like that. It still has full time frame continuity slick to the downside on a smaller time frame. It's the one that I just turned on when I was putting on my indicator, right? But it has full time frame continuity to the upside. And you can see it right here. Weekly still up, quarterly, yearly, monthly is down, right? Because let me take you over here. July had opened up and already started taking us down. We're inside monthly, right? So still hasn't really picked a direction. So it's just chilling, right? It can still go right back up. Right now is a nice bloody candle, but weekly tells me otherwise, right? Even though we're 2 down for the week, we have went 2 up. And this is why I like looking at different multiple time frames, right? Because if you're just trading strictly off the weekly, you're going to leave this chart alone unless you want to go for puts, right? And to take down the PMG that's on the bottom side, right? This one hasn't been taken out, so it has a target right here. Let me just hide all of this because I need to clean up this chart. Here, I'll delete it and hide these alerts. Oh, it's not gonna hide them. But long story short, the PMGs that you see right here, let me draw them out because I can expect you to know that, right? And if it wants to continue down to its direction, that's where it's gonna go, right? It's gonna hit that target, and that target, because those are other people's stop loss that's playing super long, right? And it looks like it's kind of creating a head and shoulders as well, like a little shoulder here, nice head right here. But I'm not scared, and it's just because energy has been doing good. If you could just look at it from weekly standpoint, it's still doing amazing. Nice inverted head and shoulders right here, shoulder, head, shoulder. It just got to its resistance. As you can see right here, it's fighting this PMG. So let me open it up a little more for you. Let me close this. I'm over here staring at Dennis because he's right in my face. All right, cool. Boom. This PMG up here, right? The first one is here. These alerts are just set here. Let me delete them because Oxy completely disrespected me over the weekend last week. All right, so this is where the price is at right here, right? And it still has some of this PMG to E, as you can see, right here, right here, and right here, right? And even when I draw up on my charts, these are where I'm gonna get my targets as well, right? But I'm gonna do it a little better. Go down to your 10-day. You can still see your nice PMG right here. You can see where, oh, take that away, boom. There's no reason. See, and this is important that I just did this, right? Because I just did this off a weekly chart, right? And I didn't see the prices right here, and I didn't come and look over here, and I drew these targets. In the strat world, this is invalid, right? And the reason why is because you can see that these candlesticks already took out those targets, and that's the wrong PMG I was looking at. So let me delete these real quick. Those targets already been taken out. It's just like how I drew these, and you don't see no candles that went through these already. Those targets can be taken out because those are people's stop loss. All of those that I just drew, invalid, right? So your PMG that I was talking about was up here, but it already failed. And I apologize about that. I didn't catch that right here. How I had it drawn out. It took most of it right here, but it still left some targets. And it could come back for that target because regardless of the fact, we still have PMGs right here on smaller time frames. And this is still one right here, but there's only 3. But I'll show you them here in a second. Let me bring it back to the daily. That's probably where I've seen it too. So 2-day chart went 2 down as well. Morning star action. I'm sorry, evening star pattern that I see coming down that I can still go take it down. But these are bigger time frames. The smaller that I go, I see me wanting to go for calls, right? See how it's changing time frame continuity. When I was on a 10-day, you see more red, dailies down, weeklies down, monthlies down. But this is going off of just a 10-day chart. So like this is why I have specific time frames and I trade on different specific time frames for different things, right? Because if you're just utilizing this, you're gonna mess up if you don't know how to use this time frame, right? Because no, I wouldn't say I created it, but I made it out the chart. I was just like, ooh, I want to make a 2-week time frame. So you will have to understand like why you're doing that, and you will have to go with these days as well, right? I still have 10 days on this 10-day chart because it's a new candle. So going over to the daily, we have a doji, a long-legged doji that's kind of failing, but it's not failing to this candle. It's just I wouldn't say it's failing. What is losing momentum is what it's doing, right? It filled up its gap that it left, and now it's just retracing, coming back to some type of support, right? Like you see, and this is how I like to look at certain things too. You see the top of this wick. I like to look at how many times has it touched it when it came down here, right? One time, not again, and it just kept flying back up, right? So I'll come over here and see a breakout. How did it happen? Boom, I had a PMG here, right? But this candle came all the way up there and it still closed with nice with nice volume and nice momentum still, right? But it got to a resistance, didn't take out this wick. But look, what I'm looking at is where the price closed, the post price, 62.09, right? And what happens from there and how the candles react the next day and then the next day and how they react on these levels, right? Because you could just draw some, like, let me see some support. And it's not really good support. This is just support when it's at, oops, hold on. When it's at this level, right? You wanted to stay above that, right? And this would be as resistance. So one other thing that I'm just doing this off the top of my head, right? So long story short, what I'm seeing, look how it's kind of perfect with this one, right? And I did it all over here, and it's aligning where it came and tested and came right back. So now we could delete that. It doesn't matter about it. And we're gonna go to smaller time frames to see what's really going. And if anybody was in this play with me, like even last week and we lost on it, this is the trend that it broke. Right here, I already had deleted it, but it had broke that trend, right? And now I'm coming back to get all my money back. And I know that this is going to be a resistance up here, the monthly resistance, because I'm a strat trader. Once you use these indicators, and I'm gonna just call them indicators, even though it's not like an indicator. Just, it'll help you too, right? Because it'll have like its weekly opening, its daily opening, its monthly opening. So you know that's some type of resistance. Yeah, the candles are showing you that, but you also know that that's a monthly resistance because we opened up here and now we're all the way down here, right? So let's take it over to the 4-hour. 4-hour, I like it. We're creating a trend up, right? Just like right here that it broke, higher lows. And it's holding this trend right now. Let me connect it. I connected it from this wick to this wick. What time is it? Okay, we got a couple more minutes because Jordan's about to jump on his class. But I'll be in this class as well. So boom, boom. One thing that I do like here, not even looking at the strat or anything, you know, I'm a strat trader. I like the fact that I see like a tweezer bottom resemblance. There's a tweezer top right here, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's flush right here, right? Okay, so let's stay double inside and let's go green to green continuation. Take it over to the 3-hour. We already passed the morning star, the evening star, right? And the evening star, here, for anybody that doesn't know what it is. I want a morning star because they normally give us 2 pictures. They give us the morning and evening right here. So this is a morning star pattern. Oh, sorry, morning star pattern. and when I look at it, it looks like the sun is rising, right? I look at this like the sun and it's just rising. And it's because we trade left to right, right? So also the evening star is like the sun is setting, right? And it's going down. Whenever you see, like, they call it an abandoned baby, like the little gap ups, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a gap up, because if you look at this picture, that's a morning star pattern. And that's why I like to simplify things and just look for the pattern and also understand the candlesticks, right? So let's go back to the chart. We passed that evening star that came down when we got that morning star. You see me? You follow me? Look, y'all could ask questions. I love charts. So let me go. It was back. So morning star, boom, evening star, morning star, evening star. And I love to find these on a 4-hour time frame. The 3-hour shows it to you as well, but you might not see that like that. Morning star. You see that more potential. What we call that? Potential morning star, right? Because we're swinging. We looking for quick pops. We're looking for quick pops in the morning. So, and then that's a 2-1 as well in the strat world, red to green. Let's go to the 2-hour potential morning star. If it continues to grow up, right? Inside bar, hour, morning star. But look, check this out. Anybody knows? I don't even know what to call this pattern, but I like to call this one, like right here, the morning star. But it's just like when you see it creeping like this. Look, I'll just find it on the chart. It is kind of creating a little head and shoulders, like shoulder, head, right? Because it gave us a higher high. It's like the 3 mountains of Egypt. And then it gives us another shoulder right here. And then it'll test this and want to see if it'll break. So what was I trying to show you? Oh, look, remember this. Like, and this is only an hour time frame. You're gonna see this pattern a lot on a 5-minute and a 15-minute time frame, especially as well on the 3-minute time frame. So just remember this, and I'm gonna bring you back what happens after that. And it's not to say that it's always gonna happen, but I just want to show you like the pattern. When something starts down, what happens? Once it starts finding like some type of support and you get rejection to the downside, and it starts pushing right back up, right down, right back up, down, right back up, right? It's like a wave. Look, that's why I be having, look, let me share my screen real quick. That'd be funny. Oh yeah, in the chat. I'm gonna go check it in a second. Well, my thing acting slow. If y'all can see me, y'all can see me. Oh yeah, y'all can. You see the beach behind me? That's a fake beach, but it's like a wave. Right? Just ride the waves. And yeah, so let me take you back to where we were at. And that's on the trend line, right? What we're trying to do here, trying to ride the wave, just take it right back up. And that's it. Once you learn how to start doing this on a 5-minute and 10-minute time frame, it's like it's clockwork. Like you could take 15%, 10%, 30% all day, every day, as long as you have the buying power, right? And it's just about having a strong mindset on a discipline side psychologically, where you understand, hey, we're gonna ride up, we're gonna take some profits. Look, this is why I like the strat. Start, like, let's say we jumped in once, and we're not gonna look at the time because it's not gonna be right, but we're just talking candlesticks. Say we jumped in right at the break of this 2 right here, coming into this candle. When this candle's live, it goes 2 up. Say we jumped in right here. So that'll be, look up here, right here. That'll be the entry point of $61 cash flat, right? So right here, as soon as, look at the high right up here. As soon as this candlestick hit $61, it gave you 66 cents, right? So you look at it like this. Target the top of, you always look to your left. That one, and that one. You got a gap fill. You can go for gap fills. Oh, like it in the charts, like does not like to leave gaps. So I don't like to say like 9 times out of 10, but like 7 times, 8 times out of 10, it's gonna fill this gap to the upside or downside, right? You just gotta catch it, but it has to have volume, right? Like I don't have it turned on, but You gotta have good volume on a candle, right? So you can have people riding the wave with you, right? So let me turn that back off. Right. Oh, well, let me show you some more targets. It'll just be like this candle right here, boom, flat, and it'll be this candle. Notice it didn't never go to that target, right? Let me turn that, boom. But if you would have entered in, you would have got in at $61 and you could have got all the way to 66 cents, just this one candle, but you want to ride it longer, right? Boom. This from $61, it took you all the way to 63.52. That's a bag, right? Depending on how many contracts you got, right? Then it took you to 63.91. Then it took you straight to 64.11 if you was being greedy. And then you understand like, oh, okay, it's fighting a resistance. You can see that candle right here, right? Look at this line. It's a target, but you can look at it like it's resistance. Boom, boom, boom. It's the next candle hits, it's an hour, and it stays up there for 2 hours, basically. Then it starts to fail. 2 down. As soon as it tells you 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, all the way back down, right? Just like the little waves that I'm saying, like right here, how it's gonna go back up for this PMG. So now, let me delete this. Dang, Jordan's starting this class in 2 minutes. Let me do this quick. Boom. Oh, delete. Boom. Boom. So automatically, these are your targets right here. Bow, 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 bow. We couldn't get to that target, remember? Bow. So now it's gonna come for it. So now what you do is you bring it down to a smaller time frame. Let's go down to the 45 minute. We could just tweeze the bottom. That's why I was talking about tweeze the bottom. It's because I was looking through it a little bit before I jumped onto it. But tweeze the bottom, right? We're at a little resistance, but that's this real resistance right here. And you can see like the support when this candle came down, boom, boom, went right back up. Didn't want to fail, broke straight through it, right? Creating a nice little head and shoulders, tweeze the bottom. My bad, bro, because I know y'all in the chat, Zoom. You say, can we see it on the 5? Yeah, bro, I got you. Looks like it's lagging. Let me just take it to the 5. Wow, I was gonna try to show you how I was gonna ride, but boom, 5 minute. Well, that thing was choppy. Yeah, you're right. Went straight down, hit. Ooh, I can't say like it hit the bottom of my trend line because I just drew that trend line. I don't like to do stuff like that because I never drew it, but now it's there, right? So let's fix it on a 5 minute. Oh, dang, that shit trash. That's why I don't like using that one. Ray. Right there. Right, so let me see, Jordan on here? No, he's not. Market is up. 45 minutes. Does bigger time frame weigh heavier on the chart? Yes. Depends on your leverage. Yes. You was probably talking about Dennis. All right. I know I'm going to look at Exxon. Jordan's about to start. Looks like a bear flag. I don't know what time frame he was talking about, but yeah. The 5 minute. It was really choppy yesterday. He's about to start his class, so I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, right here we have a lot of rejection. But if we hold this price, I think we're gonna go ahead and take this up. But I'm gonna and another thing, we're on top of the median right here, right? So I like that. Me, I would have never wanted to take it to the 5 minute. I would have taken it straight to the 1 minute, to be honest. To look at the choppiness and everything else, and we're on top of the median. So I'm looking to go back up, and then a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, choppiness to go oversold. And what I mean oversold, I don't just mean on the 1 minute, it's just gonna be choppiness. It's time to fly if we do that, right? Because at a 5 minute and then 15 minute, wow, retest, right? As soon as it breaks up there, stop playing with me. All right, cool. But yeah, let's jump on Jordan's class, everybody. My bad, but I'll probably just do another Zoom like after this if I have time. But thank y'all for jumping on, and my bad that I couldn't go through enough charts or we didn't go through Zoom, but we're gonna get it, man. Thanks. I love this. I love you too, bro. Don't worry. I love this. We're gonna do this a lot, bro. Don't worry, man. I'm back from my mental break, so just hit me up, man. We'll jump on the charts whenever. I love candles. All right, peace, everybody.